G'day folks, here's a bit of a look at what I got up to this afternoon. The Vegepod is pretty much all ready to have the soil and the water go in. I still need to make the cover that goes over the top. I filmed all this, of course, for a clip for YouTube, but I don't think I'll be publishing it for a while until the plants have grown a bit. And I need to speak to Simon too at the Eka, because I am looking at doing a bit of an affiliate deal with these guys. Just seeing how easy it went together and the way it's made, the quality. I mean, all the holes lined up everywhere. There was no issues whatsoever. Even IKEA stuff that we've built, we've had issues trying to get holes meeting up, so I was really chuffed on that front. And it also goes together with an Allen key that they supply, no other tools needed, so that's a bit of a bonus for some people who don't have any tools at all and want to, you know, it's a bit of a garden system. Yeah, today was a bit of a weird one. I had a meeting with the, excuse me, I'm just going to grab my basket, get some peas. Had a meeting with one of the blokes from Tim Schmoyers, or Video Creators, at about 3:30 AM this morning. I had to get up and ready for that. Sorry for the wobbly camera work. Yeah, so the talk with Joshua from the Video Creators group, it was really productive. He let me in on a few tips and tricks that he suggested for trying to make my thumbnails and my banner art look a little bit better. He also reassured me, which was the main reason I wanted the talk, that my content is good. The retention rate that I've got, which means how long people watch my clips, is up over 40%. It's climbing towards 42, 43%. So that in itself is a sign of a very healthy channel. Apparently the average is between 25 and 31. I forgot to jot down the notes and I'm just a little bit out of it at the moment, a bit tired. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. Apparently I'm doing something right. So yeah, that was a bit of a boost to hear that. He did suggest a few things to help me become a little bit more clickable. So I'll get into that over the next couple of clips. I'll change the thumbnails around a bit. Also spoke to Annette Irish, who is a local horticulturist. She was putting on a community area at the Eka, and she actually wanted me to come along and do a turmeric and ginger planting. Unfortunately, I was under someone told me, who does presentations, that the insurance is thousands and thousands of dollars a year. You know, very expensive to get your own personal indemnity insurance. When I told her the figure that this bloke quoted me, she burst out laughing, and she said, no, that's what mega corporations have to pay if you're after $20 million indemnity. She said, something like what I want to do, you're looking at round about $1,000 Australian a year, sometimes below, sometimes above, just depending on how many talks you have. So yeah, I had to turn it down this time, but next time I'm going to have the insurance, and I'm definitely going to jump at an opportunity like that. So that was interesting to have a little bit of a chat about local presenters and bits and pieces. A bit eye-opening. Just to excuse my back here, folks. If you're watching, Ben, I also tried to get in contact with you today about the picture you shared with me on your system, wanting some advice on how to set up the grow beds and whatnot. Unfortunately, I left a message on your voicemail, but it may have been a little bit too late for you to get back to me, so I'll give you another call in the morning. What else happened? I got my DUNS number, so I can sort out my website and my security for the website today. And my mum came around and I helped her with a prickly customer she had. She does up resumes. Dropping peas left, right and centre here. I think that's about it for the peas. Just these two to go. So I got that all sorted for mum and did the Vegepod. Of course, did a couple of customers, talked to a few people. So it's been a really flat out day. Might just turn the camera off now and I'll grab the broccoli. There's a little cauliflower that started to open up in the hoop house, so I grabbed that. I thought we'd come out here to the broccoli. Sorry for the jumpy camera work. And we'll grab some of these small side shoots. Oh, this one's main shoot. I didn't notice that. He's ready to come off. And a couple of side shoots from the one over the back, so we'll just grab them, I think. So I just wanted to quickly answer Bob as well. Bob left a comment about the nitrogen cycle on the little infographic I posted last night. That's not actually a complete nitrogen cycle. It was started out that way and it's turned into an input or an output, or input-output infographic. Sort of like they do with the permaculture when you learn how to design what needs to go into the system and then what outputs you get from it. So I'm going to include the fish solids that are taken out of filters, like you suggested, green matter that then goes on to the compost. and also a few other things that I thought of and I just can't think of at the moment. And what I'm going to do for the nitrogen cycle is I'm going to do a very basic little loop. Oh, seeds was another one when things go to seeds, and also grasshoppers for the fish. They're all inputs and outputs that are valuable in the system in a way when you're following the nutrient cycle. I'm going to do a very basic one on the nitrogen cycle that is basically fish, and then you're going to have fish waste, bacteria. They do all their little magic, and then it goes round to plants, and then clean water goes back to fish. Basically, my website is not going to be set up for the full-on in-depth backyarder or commercial bloke. It's more just to entice people to grow their own food, and aquaponics is a part of that. So I'm not going to get too technical at this point. In the future, that may change. I better get this broccoli. So there we go, away from the traffic now. You can probably hear me a bit better. That's the harvest. Not bad. That is a actual head. It's not a side shoot. These guys are all side shoots, so not too bad at all. That'll go down a treat. We're actually going to buy some green beans, and Bianca's been making up this green bean, bacon and butter stir fry. Just basically those ingredients with some garlic added in as well. And I dare say she might toss through a few small heads of broccoli. We're going to have that as a side to some sausages, I think. And these peas, I'm going to say we're going to have some with dinner, but I dare say Bianca will claim them all and take them to work and eat them in front of her co-workers again and just tease them. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a roundup. I may be a little bit absent from doing these clips just over the next week or so, just until I can align everything up and get the website sorted, because I really need to hook into that, and there's a load of filming I need to do. There's the turmeric harvest, the update on the solids in the aquaponics. I want to plan out all the blueberries here, the blueberry bursts. They really need to get into some pouches this week. So I'm finished filming this tomorrow, and then I will set up the blueberry pouches and I'll film that clip. So yeah, I will try and answer any questions though that you guys have. I'm just going to be a little bit flat out. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of an update. I tried to cover a few different things for you, just so you know where I'm up to on a few different fronts. I'm up to sort out this DUNS number tonight to see if I can get this security code so I can start listing things in the store, or finish building the store first. So I do hope you're all well and happy, and I will catch you folks later. Cheers all.